This is Shirkole refugee camp. It's a camp for mostly Sudanese refugees. There was another camp in Ethiopia nearby, and a lot of them came to that camp in the 80s, around 1984, following conflict in their home communities in Sudan. And so many of these refugees have been in Ethiopia for going on 20 years now. They've been here a long time. And in this camp, for some of the people here have lived in this camp their entire lives and are born in Ethiopia. Now that there's peace in Sudan, there's the opportunity for some people to go home as their home communities become safe and livable again.
We know that how to make.
My name is Laura Sewell. I'm Program Officer at IRC Ethiopia. I've come to this place from Canada, and these people have come to Shirkole from their homes in Sudan. In one way, we're the same in that we're both migrants. We're both living in a country where we weren't born, or we don't necessarily consider it our home country or our country of origin. But in other ways, we're very different in that I've come to Ethiopia of my own volition because I would really like to make a difference in the people's lives who live here. Whereas they've come to Ethiopia because the place where they've come from is just not safe anymore. A lot of my work involves communicating with people. And any small effort I can make to make people feel like what they have to say to me is important makes a huge difference in terms of opening up communication between us. So even if I can learn a few words in the local language, it helps people feel like I value what they have to say. And if I can learn enough words to communicate properly, then I can really actually hear what they have to say in their own words and not in the words of a translator or some third party. I did an assessment to see what the impact of IRC's water and sanitation program was having on the people and the beneficiaries of that program in West Harage. If you look at it globally, it seems hard to see the difference. But if you look at the individual differences we're making in the lives of people in Ethiopia, what we do really does make a huge difference in these people's lives. Really, just having water, clean water, where you know you can drink water and not get sick, not get malaria from spending too much time around marshy waters, increases the quality of people's lives more than I think we can even imagine. For us to have water, we turn on the tap and it comes out. For them, it's something totally different. One woman in West Harage, when we were talking to her about the water, said, "When the water came, we cried." And it was the sweetest thing, because it really showed how much having that water had made a difference in her life. And no one ever said that to me before about any work that I'd done. No one's ever said that something that I'd done made such a huge difference for them. And something like that, it really makes you remember that what you're doing has meaning.